Let's talk about another song. Shout to the Lord. Everybody knows that song. Shout to the Lord. Is it a good song? It is. It's a great song. What's so great about it? Well, let's see. It's scriptural. Shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. And, yeah, I was in Australia in 1994, and I heard this song for the very first time. Darlene Check had just written it. And wow, what a great song. What a great moment. I was privileged to be a part of Integrity Music for 20 years, and my job was to find great songs and great worship leaders. Wow, it was 20 great years. I was really blessed to be a part of this movement, and it put me in touch with all these great songwriters. But I came back from Australia in 1994, and I said, I don't care what song I record on my next project, Shout to the Lord is going to be in that set list because it's just going to be a great song. And the song went on to be huge. We eventually did a project called Shout to the Lord, using that song as a title. Unfortunately, my CD that I recorded it on, Rivers of Joy, did not sell millions of copies, but it was a great song. And I, as a songwriter, hey, I'd love to fill up my project with 10 or 12 Don Moen songs, but I just want to fill up a project with 10 or 12 great songs, whether they're Moen songs or anybody else's songs. I want to be associated with great songs and great music. So shout to the Lord. Is it, are there any snags in this song? Anything bad about this song? I hear many of you saying, no, there's nothing bad. Well, what about this? Shout, let's see, my Jesus. Sing it, guys. My Savior. Okay, so it is a bit rangy. Listen, it's perfect for altos, and if you notice on my projects or most projects, the girls sing this, my Jesus. Sing it, ladies. My Savior. Lord, there is... Okay, perfect in an alto range. It's right there. But now let me hear all the guys sing it. Sing it, guys. My Jesus. Sing it, guys. My Savior. All right. So it's got this rangy one note down there in the verse. And when I recorded this song on Rivers of Joy in 1995, I called Darlene and I said, I want to record this song. And I'm sure Darlene will remember this conversation. But I said, I'd like to record Shout to the Lord. I think it's a great song, but I'd like to change one note in it I think it would make it a better song. And she goes, what would you like to do? I said, well, I'd like to do this. My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none. And she said, no. And that was the end of that telephone call. It was, you know what? It's just a funny thing, but it does drop it down into a range that's low for guys. But does it make it a less of a great song? No, it's still a great song. Look at the payoff in the chorus. Okay, notice what Darlene does. So the verse is, my Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. But when you get to the chorus, the lyric is shout. And the melody goes up, and shout to Lord. Okay? As a writer, you need to learn to match your lyric to the melody. So Darlene could have done, and shout to the Lord, all the earth, let us sing. Something like that. But the word is shout. The lyric is shout. So why not get it up there? Shout to the Lord. For the non-educated musical audience, I mean, the people, just the normal people, they're not analyzing all this stuff. They're not thinking about all this stuff. All they know is that it's fun to come to the chorus of the song and sing, shout to the Lord. just works. Reuben Morgan, a great writer out of Hillsong, one of his songs, from the mountain to the valley. See, to the mountain, to the valleys, hear our praises rise to you. Sorry, Reuben, messed up your lyrics there. But look at the way he wrote this song. From the mountain to the valleys, hear our praises rise to you. See how the lyric and the melody match there? And I don't know, Reuben, if you intended to do that or not, but it's just great songwriting, and makes the song so accessible to an audience, just because the lyric is going where the melody goes. It's just easy to sing and it's easy to remember.